As founder and director of the Human Resilience Project, I feel like I am required to say something about the fires in Los Angeles that is pithy and inspiring and moves us towards action. And I don't really feel like I can do that because of my deep connection, particularly to the Palisades. I am a fourth generation Californian and lived in that area for almost 2 decades. I got sober in the Palisades. My 50th birthday party was given to me in the Palisades. And I have a load of friends and family who have lived there, many of them for a long time, more than 40 years in several cases. We know some of their houses are gone, and we know nothing about others. And we are hopeful, but not optimistic, that their houses remain. What I see happening on the ground in the community, very similar to what we saw in North Carolina and what we saw on Maui and what we see in so many other disasters, where the local people band together and help each other as much as they can. And then in a few days, in a few weeks, when it moves on from the news cycle, the rest of us go on with our lives. There is plenty of blame to go around about forestry management and water management and potential failures at the local, state, and national levels. None of that's for me to talk about. But what I do want to ask in terms of human resilience is, when do we, as human beings, say enough is enough and collectively have a conversation about climate change and the role that that plays? Because I keep hearing about once in a century, once in a lifetime, once in a decade events that are happening one on top, over and over and over again. And we can make mistakes in planning or mismanage things. That all may happen. But we are having these events over and over. And when are we going to have a real conversation? Or is this like gun control where, people kill people, not guns, and we would just put metal detectors in schools and hope for the best? Because this is not just an American problem. This is not just something that's happening in the USA. We are just seeing it here because this is where our American attention is focused. Human resilience is rooted in community and connection, but it gets battered when we don't face and overcome the root problems that need us to be resilient. I don't have solutions for every one of the problems that are facing us, but I do know we are well overdue for the conversation. Like and follow for more mental health tips.